So today I wanted to look at some of the pitfalls, tips, and tricks that might be helpful when you are copying and then pasting content into the classic editor from a third-party editor such as Microsoft Word or Adobe InCopy. So in this case, I've got some content I've borrowed, and these are some directory listings. All right, so here we are in a Word document. I borrowed some content for this little demonstration. And just to take a quick look at this, we've got basically a paragraph per entry with some styling already applied. So we've got some bold and a color, bold, regulars. The URLs have the normal light blue styling underline, and these are also made bold. One thing I did want to point out here, though, is that these are using line breaks, not paragraph breaks. So if I just click here at the end of this line and hit return, you'll see that there's actually the line break and then the paragraph break here. So we can hit delete, that'll get rid of the line break, and now these are two separate paragraphs. And in order to get this back into the design where it was before, we hit back and then it's shift and return. And that gives you the line break versus the paragraph break. So I just wanted to make a quick demonstration of that because that is going to come into play when we try to separate our heading up here into an actual heading instead of, as you see, I just triple clicked on this and it's in just one big single paragraph with some localized styling in it. So we're going to have to deal with that when we copy this and paste it into the classic editor. So actually, let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so back here in the classic editor, let's paste that content. All right, let's see what comes through. First thing to note is the color of the heading just remains bold, so we didn't get that text color. And let's take a look. Down here, just to notice, that P stands for paragraph. So all of this is in the same paragraph. As we had mentioned before, you click on the bold and it shows you that it's a paragraph, and then this particular bit is bolded. This is a paragraph with an anchor that's then bolded, etc. So one of the main things you may run into is, what if we do want to have some separate function for this? As you can see in this drop down, everything in here is a paragraph, but structurally this is actually a heading. So if we hit return with our cursor after that, it's just like what happened in Word. It adds the line break and the paragraph break. So if we hit delete, that'll get rid of the line break and just leave us with the paragraph break. Now we can come back up to the Dutchess County Fair heading, can select that, and we can now make it our actual heading, which will have any kind of CSS or any styling that we want to apply to that. Now I'm going to undo that, and I want to show you, if you try to do that without adding the paragraph break, this is what happens. You try to change just that. We've selected just the text we want to be a heading. Select heading, and because it's all part of the same paragraph, that entire paragraph now changes to the heading, and that is not what we want. So if this does happen, you can fix this fairly easily, but we still need to put that paragraph break in. So I'm placing my cursor there. You hit return, then delete the line break so we still have the paragraph break. Now you can select all of this and we can go back to paragraph. And in this case, it even keeps the local overrides of the bolds and of course the URLs and everything. So if you do run into something like that, that's how to kind of separate the heading from the following paragraph and make sure that it can have its own heading tag separate and then its own styling. And then of course the final step is we need to go back and add the text color, which was a red there. From here you can paste the remainder of your content and use the same process to continue styling. Hope this was helpful, and thank you very much.